Welcome to G Fun Facts Online. Think about the phone in your pocket. It's your connection to the world, your bank, your photo album, but it's also a gateway for a silent, growing epidemic. In 2023 alone, consumers in the United States lost a record-breaking $10 billion to fraud, with a huge portion of that starting with a simple tap on an app. This isn't a niche problem. It's a global crisis turning our tools of convenience into weapons of financial warfare. Today, we're taking a deep dive into the dark world of app-based scams, exposing the playbook used by cyber criminals and arming you with the knowledge to stay safe. A huge part of these losses comes from something called authorized push payment, or APP fraud. This is the scammer's endgame. It's where you are tricked into voluntarily sending money from your account to theirs. In the UK, this amounted to nearly £500 million in a single year. And because you technically authorized the payment, getting your money back from the bank is incredibly difficult. Scammers don't need to break down your door when they can convince you to open it. So let's break down their methods. First up in the scammer's playbook are phishing and smishing apps. This is the art of impersonation. Phishing scams try to steal your login credentials, credit card numbers, and personal data by pretending to be a trustworthy company. They've gotten incredibly good at it. These malicious apps will often perfectly mimic the user interface of your real banking app or a major online retailer. They might use something called an overlay attack, where a fake login window pops up over the real app, capturing your username and password as you type. A classic example goes like this. You get a text message, a practice known as smishing, that appears to be from your bank. It warns of a suspicious transaction and urges you to log in immediately via a provided link to secure your account. That sense of urgency is key. You click the link, and it takes you to a website that looks identical to your bank's. You enter your details, and just like that, the scammers have everything they need to log into your real account and drain your funds. Next, we have the category that preys on our desire for financial freedom, fake investment in cryptocurrency apps. The promise of quick, easy money is a powerful lure, and scammers have created an entire industry around it, stealing billions of dollars worldwide. Their method is to create cloned platforms, fake investment apps that are convincing replicas of legitimate ones. To promote them, they'll use fake celebrity endorsements or flood social media with ads promising guaranteed high returns. Once you're in, the real deception begins. The app will show fabricated profits, making it look like your small investment is skyrocketing. This encourages you to put in more and more money. But when you try to withdraw your supposed earnings, you're hit with endless excuses and demands for more money to cover fake taxes or withdrawal fees. A particularly cruel version of this is the pig butchering scam. Here, a scammer, often posing as a potential romantic interest on a dating app or social media, spends weeks or months building a deep, trusting relationship with you. They fatten you up with affection before convincing you to invest your life savings into their fraudulent crypto platform. Once the money is in, they vanish. From scams of the wallet, we move to scams of the heart. Romance and dating app scams have become devastatingly common, costing victims over $1 billion in the US last year alone. Here, scammers create elaborate fake profiles, often using stolen photos of attractive people. They spend weeks, sometimes months, cultivating a deep emotional connection. They use a tactic called love bombing, showering their target with affection and attention to build an unbreakable sense of trust. This often targets people who are lonely or emotionally vulnerable. Once that bond is forged, the inevitable emergency happens. Their scammer partner suddenly has a medical crisis, a business deal gone wrong, or needs money for a plane ticket to finally meet in person. Driven by powerful emotions, the victim sends the money, often repeatedly, as new emergencies arise, until the scammer eventually cuts all contact, leaving behind both financial ruin and profound heartbreak. Not all scams are a dramatic one-time heist. Some are a slow, quiet bleed on your finances, These are called subscription traps or fleeceware. These apps, which have generated over $400 million in fraudulent revenue, trick you into signing up for useless, overpriced subscriptions. They'll offer a short free trial, but require your payment information up front. Buried in the fine print is a clause that automatically converts that trial into a costly weekly or monthly subscription. We're not talking a few dollars. Some of these apps charge upwards of $50 a week for basic functions like a QR code reader or a simple photo filter. To make matters worse, they make canceling the subscription intentionally difficult, hiding the option behind confusing menus. Many people think deleting the app stops the payments, but it doesn't. The charges continue to hit their account, often unnoticed for months. Finally, there's the category of malicious apps that aren't just after your money, they're after your privacy. Malware and spyware apps are designed to invade your device and your life. This malicious software is often hidden inside apps that seem legitimate, like games or utility tools, especially those downloaded from unofficial third-party app stores. Once installed, malware can get to work stealing everything: your login details, credit card numbers, contacts, and private messages. Some use keyloggers to record every single thing you type. An even more invasive form is spyware or stalkerware. This software can track your location in real time, record your phone calls, and even secretly activate your phone's camera and microphone, turning the device in your pocket into a 24/7 surveillance tool for the attacker. But just as we're learning to spot these tricks, the game is changing. Scammers are now adopting artificial intelligence to make their schemes more sophisticated than ever. Generative AI. I can now write perfectly crafted, personalized phishing emails, free of the spelling and grammar mistakes that used to be a dead giveaway. AI-powered chatbots can hold unnervingly realistic conversations to build trust and extract information from a potential victim. The most alarming development, however, is deepfake technology. This is AI that can create hyper-realistic fake videos and audio. Scammers can now create a deepfake video of a celebrity endorsing their fake investment platform, making it look completely legitimate. Even more terrifying is voice cloning. With just a few seconds of audio scraped from a social media video, I can replicate a person's voice almost perfectly. Imagine getting a frantic phone call from someone who sounds exactly like your child, claiming they've been kidnapped and need ransom money. The voice is a deepfake. In that state of panic, your instinct is to act, not to question. That is the terrifying power of this new technology. So, with scams this sophisticated, why do people fall for them? It's crucial to understand this isn't about intelligence, it's about psychology. Scammers are masters of emotional manipulation. They use fear and urgency, like a threat of legal action or a supposed security breach, to make you act fast without thinking. They use greed and hope, promising life-changing wealth to cloud your judgment. And in romance scams, they exploit our fundamental human need for connection. They also leverage our built-in cognitive biases. We have an authority bias, meaning we're more likely to trust someone who appears to be a bank official or a government agent. Scammers impersonate these figures all the time. They also use social proof by creating fake reviews and testimonials to make their scams look popular and legitimate. In this ecosystem, the app stores themselves, like the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store, act as the primary gatekeepers. Apple employs a strict walled garden approach with a stringent review process that they say prevented over $2 billion in fraudulent transactions in 1 year. Google, with its more open Android ecosystem, leans heavily on AI-powered defenses like Google Play Protect to scan billions of apps for malicious behavior. But despite these efforts, fraudulent apps still slip through the cracks. The sheer volume makes it a constant battle. This means the first and most important line of defense has to be you. You can significantly reduce your risk by adopting a multi-layered defense strategy. It all starts before you even download an app. First, stick to the official app stores. Avoid third-party stores at all costs. Second, scrutinize the app's page. Look at the developer's name. Is it a slight misspelling of a famous company? Read the reviews, looking for genuine feedback, not generic 5-star praise. Check the number of downloads. A well-known app with very few downloads is a huge red flag. And, most importantly, review the permissions the app requests. A simple flashlight app has no business needing access to your contacts and location. Finally, be deeply skeptical of any offer that seems too good to be true. Once an app is on your phone, maintain a state of alert. Be cautious of any unsolicited message that creates a sense of urgency or asks for personal info. If you get a suspicious request from your bank or a service, always verify it through a separate, trusted channel. Don't click the link in the email, go to the official website yourself, or call the number on the back of your card. And please, for all your important accounts, enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It adds a crucial extra layer of security that can stop a scammer even if they have your password. If the worst happens and you realize you've been scammed, you must act fast. First, contact your bank and credit card companies immediately. They may be able to stop a payment or block your card to prevent further losses. Second, change your passwords for any compromised accounts and make sure you use strong, unique passwords for everything. Third, report the scam. Report it to the App Store where you downloaded it, to law enforcement, and to consumer protection agencies like the Federal Trade Commission in the US. Finally, remember the emotional toll. Victims often feel shame or guilt, but you are not to blame. These are professional criminals skilled at manipulation. Talk to a trusted friend or family member and know that there are support groups available. The fight against app-based scams is a complex, ongoing battle. It requires action from tech companies and governments. But it starts with us. By understanding the tactics, recognizing the red flags, and practicing digital vigilance, we can protect ourselves. Your most powerful weapon in this fight is a healthy dose of skepticism. The threat in your pocket is real, but with knowledge and caution, we can build a safer digital world. Thanks for tuning in to Fun Facts Online.